What's good? What's good? What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? How everybody doing? What's good? What's good, family? What's good, family? What's good? What's good? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's good, family? Just what's good, King? How everybody doing? What's good, y'all? I'm about to do something real special, y'all. Today, as y'all know, man, I've been blessed, blessed with the opportunity, to be able to go to Africa, man. I partner with this amazing company, man, Luxotic Retreats. We're gonna bring them in. Yeah. So, definitely want y'all to hear this, man. It's gonna be real amazing, right? I can't wait to just, get in there. Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you? Hi,
Oh,
everybody.
listen, I'm amazing. I'm amazing, amazing, amazing. It's great to see you. How your day going?
It's going good. Crazy busy, but I'm sure you can relate.
Yes, yes, it's
But
okay.
it's good. It's good. Super happy to be connected with you as usual.
Oh man, it's my pleasure. So I was just talking to my community about just the opportunity that I'm gonna have to work with you all, with Luxottic Retreats to be in Africa. Listen, I'm so excited about this. My first time, right? And what better time to go and what time better time to be there,
Mm.
right? So I know, it's from the 15th to the 21st, right?
Yes,
The
yes. We're
15th to
so
the 21st.
excited.
So
In
let's just,
Tanzania.
I know, I remember the first time you told me that, and I was like, Tanzania, right? You was like, no. I was like, whoa, right? So, can you just tell us a little bit about it? I know I want to tell them, but I know you put it together. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, absolutely. So, welcome everybody. Thank you so much again for having me on. My name is Letitia Rick. So, we are going to Tanzania for the first time. We're going back to Africa for Juneteenth. Our goal is to be able to connect learning, development, self growth in the most beautiful places in the world. And what better place to start that and kick that off than in Tanzania, Africa? We're so thrilled to have you as our featured speaker. What better place to learn about investment 101, family SLP, than in the most beautiful place, in my opinion, or at least to kick it off, one of the most beautiful places in the world, in Tanzania, specifically Zanzibar, which is a little
Mm.
island right off the coast of Tanzania. So we're very excited. There's a couple of other little treats in terms of master classes to learn how to build your brand. And then I want to talk about something very special, a nonprofit that we're associated with, and we're going to help build a school while we're there. So I'm very
Wow.
excited about it. Yes.
Wow. So now that's amazing.
Yes.
So if I see somebody in the comments say, I didn't know it was pronounced like that.
I
Listen,
know. Me
I didn't
neither.
know neither. But when I found out, I find myself telling people like, no, 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 it's not pronounced like that. It's
Same.
not pronounced like that. You gotta say it right, man. So
Got
can
to
you,
put
like,
respect on it.
what made you all pick like Zanzibar? Like what made that be of all the places, right?
All the
So we know
places.
that we understand that Africa is just a beautiful place. We understand that it's an amazing place. Like what made you all pick that spot?
Yes, yes, great question. So, we're very big on making sure that wherever we go, the climate is right. And we
Mm,
knew we wanted to go to Africa in Juneteenth. We knew that we wanted to go
mm,
during a very special time. And Zanzibar has the most perfect weather in June. We're out of the rainy season. It's right before, anything else. It's going to be like 85 and sunny the entire time that we're there, which I'm extremely excited about. And we're just going right at the tail end of their school year, so we still get to contribute a little bit there as well. So that was really important to us, for us to be able to go when it's good weather, go to a place that has really good weather, go to a beach. We like beaches, so you'll see that theme on the places that we go. But go to a place that has a really good beach, and then go somewhere, you know, that has a good climate during the school year, so that we can contribute and pour in there.
Nah, that's amazing. So I personally can't wait to be a part, especially I was already excited. I already was
Yes.
like I'm telling my people, like, yo, like y'all need to come.
Y'all
Like
gotta go.
y'all
You
need to
have to
come.
come.
Like this is amazing.
And there's only a few rooms left,
This
so it's gonna be nice
Listen, I
and
was
tight.
telling them now, so somebody, I was like, yo, like, it's only a few rooms left. It was like, you need to come, man. Like, what better place, what better time? Like, Juneteenth is such an amazing time, such a historic time for us.
Yes,
Like, to be a
yes.
part of it. What better place to be? And I know I'm personally going to have 2 speaking topics out there that I can't wait to talk about. Something I've been talking about so heavy, family SOPs. That's so important to me. It was something I came up with not long ago when I was just understanding, like, how we need to build wealth, the importance of us building wealth, right? Putting
Right.
us back. But then I was like, okay, like, what happens when we build the wealth, right? So we build it, but what happens to the generations behind us?
Right,
Okay,
exactly.
how do we make sure and ensure that they're also on a journey, right?
Yes.
How do we do that? And so when I came up with family SOPs, it was strategically to say these are instructions that we specifically leave to the next generation.
Love
These are
it.
strategical and intentional steps that we give them, like not just saying, okay, I'm going to live you $1 million. I'm not just going to leave you this whole bunch of money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And strategic on how I give you that money. Here are the
Right.
strategic steps that we do when we give you this money, right? So when you're giving your kids like custodial accounts, bank accounts, like setting them up right off hours, learning how to protect them, learning how we as a family structure can come together as a family and make sure that we not just wealthy, but the whole family's last name turns into an asset, right?
Yes, yes.
Everyone owns their 24 hours, which is something that I'm real heavy on. And on Juneteenth, now you told me this, and this made me like, whoa, this is, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, whoa, this is big. Talking about Wall Street looks like us now. It's something
Yes,
that I've
yes.
been founding because I want us to understand the importance of that building wealth now is a revolutionary act, right?
Revolutionary.
It's a
Revolutionary.
revolutionary act, right? And like investing in Wall Street is non-negotiable for us when it comes to building wealth, right? It's a part of us that we have to have. Like it
We
has
must.
to be our journey. So he was like, no, Trav, that needs to be the Juneteenth topic.
That it has to be that. It has to be Wall Street looks like us. We have so much to overcome. I work in the diversity space, and it's so critical for us to reclaim this. This is like none other than any other time period of our generation. For Black people, we have access to information that we never had access to before. And I'm so blessed. The world is blessed to have people like you that's educated, people for, you know, on social media and all of the classes that you host. So we are honored to have you. It's just going to be incredible. It's going to be an incredible experience. You know, we're going to be doing so many things, but to have you speaking on Wall Street Looks Like Us on
Yeah,
Juneteenth in Africa,
yeah,
I can't put in words what that's
yeah,
going to be for
yeah,
us.
yeah. When you told me that, I was like, okay, this is what we doing now.
It's got to
Okay.
be that. It's
So
got
what
to
are
be
some of
that.
the other things? What are some of the other things that's going on? I remember you told me like we're doing a lot of things, a
We're
lot of
doing a lot of
activities.
things.
So you're not just going there. Just don't get me wrong. It's amazing to
Oh, we're
go.
gonna have fun, but we're gonna, yeah. It's a lot going on.
Yeah, I know you was like we're not just gonna learn, child. Like we're gonna be doing so many other things and experiencing the island, seeing, tapping into the culture. What are some of those things that you all have?
Oh, yes, yes,
That's
yes. So very
those,
fun. So historically, there's an incredible market nearby.
that's okay.
But it's gonna be, I don't know if you guys have seen the swimming with the turtles that has gone viral. We're gonna be doing that.
Wow.
Yes, so we're gonna be swimming with dolphins. They've got a couple of really cute little islands we're gonna go check out off the coast of Zanzibar, which is gonna be incredible. And as I mentioned, there's a mission project, a part of our initiative, and we're gonna be helping to build a school right nearby. It's, well, not nearby. It's about an hour away, but I'm so excited to be helping to build, working with an organization called CR Hope. They're a nonprofit, and we're going to be pouring back into this initiative and helping to build this school in Zanzibar, Africa. You could tell, like, it's just so rich in culture. We want to experience the culture of Africa. We want to pour back into it, while also receiving it as well. So really embracing all that Africa is. I'm just so excited about it. But excursions are included. Master classes are included. It's going to be a ton of fun. We're going to have a boat party. We're going to have a whole yacht party. So it's going to be lit.
Oh, a yacht party?
Yes, absolutely. We're going to have the most fun that we've ever had, while we're also learning, also giving back, and also experiencing Africa. So we're just excited about the future of Luxotic, just having you as a part of this brand.
And so we talked about it, and like, the mission behind Luxotic Retreats. Let's talk about that, right?
Yeah.
You know, we all want to travel, but there's a certain way you travel, right?
Certain way you travel.
There's a certain way you travel. Like, you don't just travel, right? So let's talk to us a little bit about, like, Luxotic Retreats. What does that come?
Yes, definitely.
Like, even before we get into that, like, how do we get into that? Like, because, like, even with myself, like, Wall Street traveling, for me, it was saying, yo, like, everybody that I know had the same problem. We all represented the problem, but nobody had a solution. So for me, it was like, yo, I want to represent the solution, right? I voice to the people that look like me, sound like me, talk like me, been through what I've been through. Like, I want to be the solution. So now they can say, yo, I see him do it. I see what he's been through. He makes it known now that I can do it, right?
Exactly.
Because I know now. So, like, there's a mission, there's a story behind everything. Let us get a little bit of that so we can know, like, what we getting into when we
definitely. So Luxotic Retreats was born in COVID. You know, it was right before the hype of COVID. Actually, we really wanted to merge the two together. You know, as Black people, we haven't had access to the information that we have access to today. We haven't had access to the type of travel that we're blessed to be able to experience now. So what we wanted to do with Luxotic Retreats was really be at the intersection of personal development, professional development, networking, all in the most beautiful places in the world. So you're not only you're not only experiencing the world, but you're connecting, you're growing, you're developing. We have to multiply all of these things that we didn't have access to in ways that allows for our next generation, so that it's not an anomaly to them anymore. It's natural for them to travel. It's natural for them to learn. It's natural for them to connect with each other and grow and build together. So we have to put all of those things that we haven't had access to all together, just to make sure that we get our next generation to where we can be, so that we're not having to scrape all this information right now. Right now, we're trying to do it all. Like, I just speak for myself. I'm trying to get access to figure out how I can increase my finances, start my business, travel the world. How can I maximize that all at the same time? And that is really the birth of Luxotic, is really being able to maximize all of the things we haven't had access to. Just one generation ago, my mom, I was the first generation international traveler. I'm the first generation stock investor. You know, I'm first generation of all of those things, and we have to break out of that. Once we are able to multiply these things, our next generation, it's going to be light work for them. They're going to have traveled 5 countries by the time they're 18. They're going to own stock, you know? So this is really what the purpose of Luxotic is, really being able to have that multiplier effect to those things that we didn't have access to, and pull it all together and experience the world together.
I love that, because this will be, so my first time literally out the country was when I just went to Jamaica. Right? That was my first time. I was just like, yo, this is it. And I thought it was the perfect time. I was like, yo, I'm really about to go to Africa in a few weeks, yo. You know what I'm saying? And and I was like, yo, like, you know, I'm extending my stay. Like, I'm like, I'm out
Yeah.
here. I want to see it. I want to be places. So I think that's important for us. You know, it's cool to go to Miami. It's cool to go to California. There's nothing wrong with those places, but we got to get outside of the country, right?
Yes.
We have to make that. We have to normalize. Like, that is a part of wealth. That's a part of living. Like, getting outside of the country, understanding, experiencing different cultures, seeing what our brothers and sisters and family and friends is looking like in other parts of the world, experiencing what they're going through, tapping into that different side of us. And I remember telling one of my friends I was going, it was like, yo, that's going to change your life once you go there.
Change your life.
Was,
it changed mine.
Like, I came back from Jamaica like, yeah. They was like, nah, like, when you go to Africa, bro, like, it's going to change your life.
Changes your life.
So, yeah, so instantly, like, I can't wait. Like, I want everybody to come. So tell us a little bit about that. I know we're doing a retreat. I know we have to be to New York, like, on a 14th, right? So tell us a little bit about that. And before you say that, I saw somebody said, do we have to have the vaccine? So let's talk about the travel things that that's really
we'll talk about all the travel logistics. Great question. So there's a video in our IGTV called Luxotic Goes to Zanzibar. And it's literally us walking through the entire phase. We drop a ton of knowledge. But just here, you do not need a vaccine to get into certain countries in Africa, and Tanzania is one of them. Vaccines are not required for Americans to get into Tanzania. So you may, if you're not from America, you may want to research and make sure that your country's on that list. But if you are from America, it is not required that you get a yellow fever or any other vaccines. There are some that they recommend. We went to Zanzibar. We did not get any vaccines, and we were perfectly fine. Thank God. We were good. We were good to go. But they're not required at all. You want to check CDC just to make sure. Anywhere you go, I always recommend that wherever you go internationally, just to check the CDC guidelines for wherever you have traveled from. Because even if you're American, if you've traveled from Kenya or any other country, you may need a vaccine. So you do want to check that. But if you've been chilling in America, you haven't traveled for the past years, most of us haven't, then vaccines are not required. Now, in terms of logistics, we are leaving on the 13th out of New York. So we're flying all together as a group for those that have gotten a travel package. But there are some people that are flying directly there. We'll meet you there. We're arranging for travel, for ground transportation for those folks that are flying directly there. But for the folks of us that are flying from New York, we're going to go to New York. It's an overnight flight. So it's about a 12-hour flight, but it's nice because you could sleep for most of it. The flight is from 11 p.m. and then you get there and it's 7 p.m. in Dubai. So we have a 7-hour layover. We're going to grab dinner. And I don't know if you guys been at Dubai airport. Definitely not the worst airport. It's one of the most beautiful airports in the world. I've heard. So we're gonna grab dinner there while we wait for our layover flight. Our layover flight is also, it's semi-overnight. It's at 2 a.m. and it's a 7-hour flight. So we end up landing. We actually get an hour back that we lost. So when we get into Tanzania, it's gonna be 8 a.m. So we got our full day on the 15th. We're really gonna let folks use that as a jet lag day to really be able to catch up if they haven't slept. But we'll have activities planned for people that are like, nah, I'm ready. Like I want to see Africa. What can I do? Right?
I ain't coming to
sleep. I don't need no sleep. Right. So we're gonna have activities planned, and then that night we're gonna have a welcome white party. So that night we'll get to know everybody. Again, it's gonna be an intimate group, but we're really gonna get to know one another, really experience what the full week's gonna look like. We'll have a panel to get to know you and our other few two speakers, but that'll really be day one. Day two, we're just gonna really dive into the first activity of that day, and then we'll go through our entire itinerary, which is on our website. Definitely check us out. And then, we'll go through the week. We'll experience all of our excursions, which are all included. This is an all-inclusive retreat, which is very important. There's food, there's drinks. excursions, everything is included with this experience. We want to,
Wow.
take all of the effort from out of you. That's the luxury aspect of this.
Mm.
And staying at a 5-star resort. We're staying at Malia, Zanzibar, which is a beautiful 5-star resort. Everything is included. It's right beachfront, and I'm telling you, the sand in Zanzibar is like
Come on now.
no other sand. It's like
Come on
literally
now.
clay. It's literally clay. It's so incredible. It's so incredible. So I'm just excited about the whole
Yes.
experience. And
Yes.
shout out to the folks that I see. I see a whole lot of our folks that are booked already
I see him.
in uh in
I
the
see him.
comments. So super excited to see those folks. So very excited to have you guys here.
Yeah. Amazing. So let me ask. So I know we said it, but like, how do they get to? First, I want everybody to go follow Luxotic Retreats right
Follow,
now.
follow, follow.
Everybody
Yes.
go follow Luxotic Retreats right now. So let's talk about that. How do they get involved? How do they get in? Like we telling them it looks good. They want to come. Like, how do they get there? I'm going. I already
Yes.
said.
Yes, I'm
My
going.
community, they going. They signed up. Like, how do they get in it? Because I know you said you don't want it to be a whole bunch of people.
Mm-mm,
You want to
mm-mm.
keep it
4
real
rooms left.
intimate.
We only got
That's
4
so,
rooms left.
tell 4 rooms left. 4
Four,
rooms left, y'all.
four
So
guys.
how can they
Yeah,
get?
we don't
I
want
want my
any more than
community.
25 people on this
Yeah,
trip.
I want my in
Yeah,
there.
we want to keep it super light. So you can go right to www.luxoticretreats.com, and you'll see it, Tanzania. We have an incredible layout, and you just leave your deposit. So you can set up weekly or bi-weekly payment plans.
Mm,
Use keyword trapper, and you can just
okay,
leave your deposit for $150 per person. We
that
do
is.
have single rooms. So let's say you wanted to take advantage of our double occupancy rate. You can get matched with someone, or you could just get your own single room, whatever you want. We want to make it comfortable for people that have never traveled alone internationally, and really make this an incredible experience. So exoticretreats.com, Tanzania, use code CHAPPER for $150 deposit per person.
Oh man, that is amazing. Listen, use code Trapper, y'all. Use code. Look, don't DM me asking me travel. How do I get to Africa
Don't
with this?
ask.
And I'm telling y'all right now, when I get there, I don't want to talk. Don't be asking me. Look, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself. Don't
Yes.
be asking me travel how I get out there. No, we
Mm-mm.
here right now. I
We
got
here.
y'all with the plug. This is the plug.
This is
The
the plug.
queen is the plug, y'all. So listen, man. 4 rooms left, y'all. This is not a game.
Not a
Like, what
game.
better time to be in Africa than this historic time of Juneteenth?
Mm.
Learning about just, first of all, the cultural experience in itself is mind blowing.
It's going to be incredible.
Like, that's mind blowing, right? The views, like, I can just imagine the emotion that I'm gonna go through, right? I already know the emotions and the feelings that I'm gonna go through
Yes.
in that situation. Let me get somebody right quick to put in the comments, y'all, right quick. I want somebody to tag, use code Trapper, and follow Luxotic Retreats. Like, put that in right now so I can pin that. What better place to be during this time, right? Like, what better place to be and experience that, to learn that. And I know you said we stopping in Dubai for a minute, so
Oh,
listen, like
yeah.
y'all get with shopping, y'all want to go shopping in
Oh,
Dubai,
yeah.
right? Like, if they're gonna have a few minutes to get something in Dubai if they want to.
Yes, we definitely have a few minutes. I mean, we have 7 hours. We have 7 hours while we're in Dubai. So when we land, it'll be, evening there. So there is opportunity to do that. You will have to recheck in. So that's a thing that'll happen if you do leave, but you absolutely can. I see somebody that asked in the comments if this is a business trip. So technically, if you are learning something that is going to apply to your business, you can write it off as a business retreat. Absolutely,
Mm.
100%. So please take advantage of that. And there's going to be branding seminars, social media seminars, and investment seminars. So if you can use any of those things for your business, book this trip and write it off 100%, because it
Wow.
100% is a business retreat.
It don't get no better than that, y'all. This is a work pleasure trip,
Work,
y'all.
pleasure, trip.
It's
Okay,
the
let's
best of
do it,
both
guys.
worlds. Yes, it don't get no better than this, man. I can't wait myself to go. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a couple of sleepless nights because I'm just thinking about the stuff I'm gonna do. Like, yo, fun. Like I had a couple, I'm gonna just be real. I had a couple
Mm-hmm.
teachers nights, but I just can't wait to get there with you all. Listen, y'all,
Yay.
4 rooms left.
4. That's it.
4 rooms
That's
left.
it. Get
This is
on
one
it,
of
y'all.
those moments. Listen, I always tell my community to be massive action takers, right? When is the departure date? The
June
departure date
15th. So
is
we're
June
leaving.
15th.
So I'm sorry, June 13th from New York. But
Okay.
if you want to fly on your own, as long as you get there by June 15th, June 15th is the date that we kick everything off.
Dig.
That's the start.
This is one of those moments, y'all, where like we take action on things that's, frivolous, that doesn't add value to our lives. This is one of those things that this adds a ton of value
Ton of value.
to our lives,
Yep.
y'all. Like
Yep.
this is value. This is us saying, yo, this is like there are moments in our lives where we can shift the trajectory of our lives. I hands down in my heart know that this is one of those moments, right? There's things
Mm-hmm.
that happen in our life that give us clarity and give us
That's it.
focus. We can like, yo, like I need something that's give me a change and give me a shift. This is one of those moments.
This is one of those moments.
This is one of those moments when you see this, you come back and you have something to say, like, yo, we need to go to Africa, right? This is the time. So definitely, man, everybody follow Luxotic Retreats, but don't just follow. There's 4 rooms left. Like, I want to meet y'all.
But and hang out with you and be on the beach and
Yeah,
it's deeper
yeah.
than this one is gonna be an adult only ish trip. So if you bring your child, you certainly can. There will
Mm-hmm.
be adult only aspects, but 100% children are available if you need to. See some comments about how much. So it starts at $29.99. Those are the package prices without a flight for double occupancy. $44.99 with a flight. So, and you could always break that up over the next. If you didn't want to pay it all in full, you can start a weekly payment plan.
Definitely. So I just want to tell y'all, we in Africa. I got a lot to talk about out there while we out there, y'all. So come, man, come vibe with me, man. Come kick with me, but also come network with some different and like-minded people, because it's not just me. We have other people there that's going to just add a ton of value. I always say, man, from y'all, get around people, y'all. It says a lot about a person who wants to go to another country. I'm going to just keep it 100 with y'all. It says a lot about a person or a group of people that wants to go to another country. Most people say, yo, I want to go. And then there's those who book the trip and go. I want to be around those people. I want to be around the people who book the trips and go, because we all know there's a group chat somewhere saying we need to go to Africa. And then in that group chat, somebody said, let's book the trip. And everybody got quiet.
Yep.
Right? And everybody got quiet. So let's book that trip right now and get ourselves out there to go to Africa. Come meet me out there, y'all. When y'all book y'all trip, when y'all book that trip, when y'all go to Luxotic Retreats page and you use code TRAP, I want you to come DM me and say,
yes. Send a receipt.
Trap, I'm
Do a
going to meet you out
screenshot.
there. I'm going to screenshot that. I'm going to screen. Like when you book your trip, I want you to go right now. Are there payment plans available?
Yes, there are payment plans available weekly and bi-weekly. And yes, you do need a passport to travel internationally. If you're traveling outside of Tanzania, if you're not from Tanzania, you will need a passport to get into the country.
Oh, let's get your passport, y'all. Listen, it's a part of building wealth, y'all, is having your passport. A part of building wealth, y'all, is having your passport. Right?
Yes.
So that's a part of building this generational wealth we talking about, man. So let's do it, y'all. I want you all to come in. I want to see you all there. I can't wait to see you all there, right? I want to meet you all there. I want to see you all there. Let's talk. Let's get in Africa. Let's make it happen, y'all. Listen, go there right now and book. There's 4 rooms left. There's 4 rooms left, y'all. I'm going to leave this live up. But by the time I put this live up, those 4 rooms should be gone already. I'm going to just